The fucking colleagues. One at a time. It just sounds like noise, though. I the one that has fucking. How did like those recovery groups go? I am the talking fellow. It's my turn to talk. I have had them. It's all over. Okay. What are we talking about? Sorry, what's our topic? Recently, okay. I know it's stupid, but I've been watching a lot of fire videos. I don't know much more top 5. And because I just conspiracy ghost videos, right? So I don't know why, but one of the videos specifically, I don't know. Don't believe in that. Okay. Well, now if we're talking about supernatural / paranormal, my take on it is there really any real way to know? Because the concept of paranormal / supernatural is the unknown. So are you saying that if I were to like do a witchcraft thing on you right now? Yeah, you're doing it. But you say you don't care about like witchcraft and stuff like paranormal, yet you're scared of the book I always. I'm agnostic toward the belief of the supernatural and paranormal. Okay, so how can I know? How can I know? And when you take the house of your granddaughter, and like your dad, she was ghost standing there. Yeah, I told like the Dan Aykroyd. I have a name. I'm like, great and evil Jared Fogle. From whence you came, and I get like a pair of like 4XL jeans, like sucking in like the fucking Ghostbusters. Like, you know. Way, and then it's I'm gonna get what's his name? Billy, the guy who did the song. Yeah, the guy who did the Ghostbusters song. Billy? William Johnson. No. Bobby Brown? Bobby Brown? Huey Lewis. Control. Hit the Bobby Brown. I don't know what to do with this. No. Talk about Bobby Brown. Oh, okay. Bobby Brown. I don't know anything about him. I just like the Ghostbusters song. Yes. Hey, I don't know. Someone's doing a connection with Drake. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, she was like Drake just kept texting her. Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Why did Daniel go quiet? Daniel can even put the time for 15 minutes of his life. Yeah. Oh no. You cannot criticize Stop bullying Nico. I guess let's do a new topic. Another paranormal. How about like we all talk about our most like paranormal Look at it, you never told me about that. You've been doing it. I didn't have to do ghosts to be funny.
I've seen a ghost.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
When I was little.
When
When I was little, I was coming home from karate class.
Okay.
Because I was learning karate at the time.
Okay.
And then, when I was on the driving on home, there was a ghost.
What's
My name.
I mean,
it
How
really
is
did.
he supposed to know that?
I don't know.
They didn't fucking tell me.
John Smith. My name's Xiao San from the house from China.
John Diary?
I hope he never leaves the valley.
Oh shit! Hey, you're talking.
Nah, bro, what valley are we talking about?
The one where the sun is?
The Blue Valley.
I don't know, they're gonna look up how
The one from
Eli, edit that out. Edit that out, boo.
Release California because that's where we live.
We live in Hill Valley, California. Future.
Exactly.
Wayne County. No, we're in Tokyo right now.
We're in it's so cheap because of the coronavirus.
Can we talk about Tokyo right now?
We're talking about Tokyo Ghost.
Tokyo Ghost.
Tokyo Ghost?
You know,
Yeah,
was like $89, and I was so happy. Then I woke up.
Wow.
Reality. You can go in fucking Tokyo for like $89. I don't know.
I had a weird dream. I went to Tokyo.
Yeah, because we're in Tokyo.
I'm in Shibuya.
Guys, I saw Belle Delphine here one time.
He doesn't live in Tokyo.
Whatever happens to Belle Delphine? I don't hear anything about her
She
anymore.
got like.
I know there's that new girl. What's her name? The Boomer girl or something?
Oh yeah.
Boomer.
Yeah, and all the simps wanted to walk towards her, and then they found out that she had a boyfriend, so they told her. They like to see her from freaking baby anyway. How come they can't even go and have her?
In the beginning, it was a hit or miss, and then Belle Delphine, and now it's okay Boomer.
Hey, Boomer.
That's not to whatever they can find.
All we need is the fourth horseman of the apocalypse.
They want pussy. They get pictures of pussy. Stop. It's the cycle of the simps.
Wait, have you
Cycle of the
seen
It's a vicious cycle.
the YouTube video with this one yet? Because I know Ryan and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Hey,
that
don't
one.
fucking.
James, you
Oh,
said that to
shit.
say your name, just not
Not
you.
me!
Edit that out.
Our guy
Edit that out.
is not
Move.
here. What?
Oh,
Edit that out.
oh.
Shit, we're cutting this shit.
I'm not kidding. Okay. Just put like a big
We
technical
can say
difficulty.
our
fix.
names because we said so. We can say like, I do not give consent to my name. That's the way I live. Okay? You can't just say like, oh, you know that fucking you know? You don't have the guitar player from Queen of the Casualties. Hey, man. Wait, you sound like... the rest of the name in the BC Public is the real name for... Is it the
Alright, 90 degrees.
Is it the
Don't say that either. Don't say that.
Not Judy.
What's 90 degrees?
Don't say 90 degrees. Bendy.
Bendy. So obvious if you ever, like,
We have
seen
a
it.
friend named Bendy.
Guys, you know Bendy? Have you heard his voice? Bendy's voice?
Oh, it's just me, Betty.
Yeah, his voice was
Bendy.
stupid.
Because I
Oh,
could hear
weird.
his little pee-pee voice. Like, you know, saying,
His voice job, that's what I thought.
after he was done with
I
the
thought he was doing it, but he found out.
God,
He
that's
was trying so desperately to get them dislodged. It worked.
I'm a man now.
That was a big man.
They call me Bendy.
Call me Judy.
Wait, so what music did it? Is it rock or is it scream? I don't know if it's like screamo, but
Yeah, it's like
the screamo is a subgenre of rock.
I like
rock.
Generally,
it's a
I
subgenre
don't
of
know,
like
like the
heavy metal
appeal of
stuff.
screaming.
Oh, I
Like,
guess.
is it just because you can't come up with lyrics or something, or is it like?
I don't know, I'm not into screamo.
It's
Some bands are like they're good. Like, have you heard of Avenged Sevenfold?
No.
They scream, and I honestly think
does
they're
that
pretty.
really scream though?
In Shadows, he's always like, "Wah!" Like that.
But
I think it's,
he doesn't do the.
oh yeah, well he doesn't do that, but he's screaming.
I think that's annoying.
Oh, the really deep
I
one.
think I'm gonna stick with Maroon
I don't know. I think it's like screaming like World and Brave New World also.
Brave New World.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird that one also.
What
Kind of like it sounds like normal, and then like he screams, and it's like, wait a second, is that right?
I was thinking of What a Wonderful World.
What a wonderful world.
They used to do what's this kind of Minecraft song?
Sarah or mine, Minecraft. Fucking
what's his name now? Net Nobody?
Net Nobody.
I think it's still does the side or something though.
Yeah.
He
like-
does.
No, no, no,
He does
no.
documentary.
We went back to
Does he do gaming now? Or?
back to Minecraft like recently. I don't think I went back to it because I was recording with it.
Did he get the rights to own his daughter or whatever the fuck it's
Yeah, he got that back a long time ago.
the last time I heard of him from a drama.
Hey, how do you know so much about him?
Who? Me?
Yes, like, not just you move, but like fucking the Minecraft man. Why would, what?
Net Nobody?
Is this just like public knowledge? Am I out
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, on drama alert.
I don't watch them on it.
Like 2 years ago?
There's a whole thing with KSI and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
They had a beef show against each other, and then they tried to use it and go,
Yeah, and then he was like, I fucked your bitch, and then he used that against him.
he didn't fuck it, no, and he brought her out for this track.
Definitely fucked her.
Um,
That was definitely
that's
on
definitely-
camera, but
that's
no
a
one outside,
99%
probably
for sure.
recording somewhere.
Plausible
It's like-
deniability, though. You can't prove it. It's like the percentage of people getting laid while their husbands at war. Oh, about 80%? 80%.
What statistic is this from?
No, you remember the random statistic online? I don't know if I'm true. Yeah, when we were talking to him, who were we talking to again? That's one of ours, that's one of the snake? The snake. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, we were talking about how the girl that used to, like, you know, she dated the moon.
Oh.
Yeah. There we go. Nobody's got it. This is what I'm talking about. One of the statistics is how many people cheat on their husbands in war. And then we just found a random website, and the first thing we saw was like 83% relatable with that. We just sent it to him.
That's a nice statistic.
I mean, that's a chance for him to.
83% is already nice enough. Oh man, if you think about it, those are the percentages.
Alright, guys.
I can't see us was like saying some shit we read online. I don't know if it's very new. Yeah, the island is a reliable source. That's true.
I find it to be more reliable than other news sources out there. Like, CNN and Fox
You
News.
understand sarcasm.
Republican, yeah.
Hey, man.
CNN and Fox News, you know? Those two are like the opposite sides of the spectrum. Who knows what my political identity is?
Nah,
For all you know, I can be an anarcho-capitalist.
I'm gonna go visit your dad and see
Well,
what
then
political
you're
family you are.
Well, that's just,
Hey, Mr. So-and-so, Mr. Moof.
Mr. Moof, Dad.
How you doing, Mr. Moof, Dad? Can we have pizza again?
Moof Senior.
Moof Senior.
Moof Senior is my dad.
No.
Moof Senior.
Imagine being a junior. Couldn't be more.
Well, isn't Kentucky a junior?
Yeah, technically, yes.
Yeah, he is, right?
Yeah?
The second or third? Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I think
they
he's
call
just
him junior.
second.
Yeah, they call him junior.
Yeah, they call him junior.
Just a nickname?
No, he is. Yeah, I remember because his dad's name is the same as him. He's a junior.
This is a fun
Yeah.
inside joke podcast.
I know, like no one understands who Kentucky is.
Hey, man, it's just a new day.
Can't say out
The
loud.
only people who are going to watch this is just us, so.
It's only
We're real here.
This is to document our fucking insanity.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we could've waited 5 hours, right?
Yeah, work tomorrow.
Yeah?
Man.
Oh shit, I shouldn't say that on the podcast.
He's not gonna watch it.
You don't know that?
Actually, he probably does because he watches Cooking with Quillian.
Okay, move.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he commented on both episodes.
Well, he's not gonna watch an hour-long video.
Wait, who?
True, he can't pay attention that long.
Wait, who are you talking about? Just
We're talking about our
We're talking about Conman 1.
Oh, I heard about that.
You heard of it, you know.
Oh, yeah. Alright, you know, like, you can like stick to the podcast, and you can like stop listening to once in a while because you get interested into the one.
job.
I was gonna sound like a toddler. That's so weird.
You just feel a little light in the body, you start shaking down.
Who can break all our necks.
He's attractive.
That's true.
Okay, I'm not trying to sound mean, but he reminds me of that character, the one where they like look at the flowers and then
Lenny of Mice and Men.
yeah, you know the big
Oh
guy.
my god.
So specific.
I don't even know like a special kid to do it with it.
Exactly like that. Like I'm like this small guy who's always making sure it's kind of centered.
He's just like a big autistic man to you.
Connor is like a kid though. Like he's just a
Oh my
big
God, you said it.
baby boxing him.
Oh,
Yeah, you
you
said it.
Oh shoot.
Time to edit
said
another
to
thing out of that
that.
plot. That's an extra $1.
It's a movie. You gotta pay the FCC.
Hey, we're not fucking monetized yet, okay?
Get
You're
monetized.
on it, though.
Follow our Patreon.
On Patreon? Or OnlyFans?
Follow our OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
It's a free money. Come on, it's basically just a little kid in like a big dude's body. And then his daughter is just like, go to where you go again. Like, when he finds a toy, and like, he just doesn't want to let go of it.
He's the one kid in elementary when you have playtime, and there's this one specific toy that he plays with. And one day someone plays with that toy, and he throws a hissy fit to the teacher saying that that's his toy, even though it's common. I guess but it's his toy.
The kid in elementary that had like a stick, and then like he was playing with the stick all day, and then like he started walking outside, and the teacher was like, "I'm sorry, I can't bring the stick in," and then like she took it away, and then boom, like hissy fit everywhere. He cried for like a couple hours. Yeah. And that's why I casted him.
So let's move away from this subject.
Let's take a few steps back.
Let's go to a better subject.
I have a ghost story.
Wait.
Yeah, paranormal.
Yeah, paranormal.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Okay, I have so
Yeah,
many fucking
that's
ghost stories.
collision right there.
Alright, there's like, it's not ghost stories, paranormal stories, right? I have a ghost story and two paranormal stories, but one of the paranormal stories isn't mine. So which one do you want to hear? Do you want to hear all of them? Alright, let's start off. Paranormal story that isn't mine. Okay. This is a story my dad told me. When he was maybe about 5 or 6 years old, he was living in, like, his house, whatever the fuck. And he kept having these very vivid dreams of a man. He didn't really tell me, like, the details, but he just, yeah, I would always see a man in my dreams. Right? Because my grandfather was a painter, right? So he decided, okay, we're going to paint the walls. And he was doing that, and he, like, for some reason, he was investigating the walls. Like, this doesn't feel right. Like, I guess it was, like, hollow or something. I don't know. So he ended up tearing down the wall, and within it, behind the insulation, was a framed photograph of the man that he kept having dreams of.
Holy shit.
Whoa,
That's like a horror movie plot.
That's a good warm-up story for me. This is where I'm gonna start fucking like raising my voice.
Oh shit, no.
Okay,
Oh no.
second paranormal story.
Mm-hmm.
Something similar happened to me. Similar but not the same. In elementary school, right? My elementary school, it had like, radio announcements every morning. And if you wanted to, you can like sign up and you can like, as a little kid, tell the announcements, right? Like, hey, it's me. I'm a little kid. I'm telling you, today we're having blank for lunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have never been in that room in my life. They have a special room for it, right? I have never been in that room in my entire life. Yet I can tell you exactly what it looks like. I can tell you the interior. I can tell you where the fucking furniture is. I can tell you that on the wall there is a keyboard painted, right? And I know this because I once had a dream that I was a friend of mine who was in that room. Alright? So this is how the dream went, alright? I was my friend, let's just call him friend. And I'm in this room, which we'll call the radio room, because that's what it was called. And to my left, I see girls, right? Now, I kiss girl on the mouth, right?
Like a wet
No. I don't like girl at all, right? Fuck, I never did.
You don't like girl? Oh my god.
Okay, continuing. The scene changes, and we're now in the cafeteria. And I'm in the lunch line, and I'm standing up, and I'm looking straight down at my tray. And I turn my head to the left, and I see girl. And she smiles at me. And I wake up. Right? So, like, I don't know, like, how far along the event happened from the dream, but we were going to the cafeteria, and I'm like, Miss, I have to use the restroom. And she's like, oh, okay, go to the restroom and just go to the cafeteria. So I do that. I show up to her lunch line, and I look at, like, who's in the lunch line, and it's none other than friend, and he's literally doing the exact same thing I was doing. So he's looking down at his tray, he looks at girl looked at him, and she smiled. And I was, like, really freaking out, like, what the fuck, right? Now, later that day, and let's call him, friend 2, right? He's also a close friend of friends. This is getting confusing. Him and I are running some errands for teachers, we're printing some shit out. I asked him, hey, friend 2, do you know if there's anything between friend and girl? And he's like, oh yeah, he told me, but I guess I'll tell you. You told me not to tell anyone, but I guess I'll tell you. Oh, he kissed a girl today in the radio room. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I swear to God, this is real. This is not some fucking Mandela effect. This is not some fucking, like, deja vu. How can I not? I've never been in that room. And how can I detailed it to friend 2, who had also been in that room. and I was able to describe everything to him in like perfect detail.
Fucking weird.
I know. Yeah.
They talked to the guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I was really watching somebody kiss their girlfriend." What did you mention him?
All right.
That's spooky.
That's crazy. You know?
Crazy, just like us.
That's crazy.
I know. What? The only thing that was weird from my dreams was just you remember the SeaWorld one? Where I had a dream that one of my friends was going to SeaWorld and they jumped with the diving board into the chamois tank, and the chamois just like ate them, and then like it happened like a week later, like a random dream. If you want to be close to
Random big jump in?
yeah, that.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
no.
Yeah. I don't know.
Jumped in and got eaten.
Yeah,
Oh, I was like, if a random dude jumped in, alright, but the eating part.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, it was pretty much like the same way the dream happened. Like, you jumped into the enclosure, and then Shannon just like ate him.
How was the point of view? Were you like there, or were you just
I
like...
was sitting in the crowd, like watching, like there was nobody there.
He was in the
And
spy zone.
Were you there when this happened, or did you just hear about
No, everybody was alone, like a couple days later. I was like, oh man.
Were you in this life, Ryan?
it? Starting to sound
I
familiar.
was that man.
Or was it when Shannon hit the guy? Was it like that scene from The Shining where the blood was like on you?
Oh, I need to tell you about it. Yeah, dude, it was like the time when Shannon would like drag that lady under the water, like one of the trainers into the water and kill her like that. That was a scary like video. They just put them everywhere and shit.
You did? They released a video of that?
Yeah, there was like a video.
I thought, yeah, from what I know, because there's been like several orca attacks at Shamu.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they mistreat the animals, but that's like another fucking story.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that like one chick, I think it was a female who died. Like her family like was threatening to sue SeaWorld if they released video, and they never did. But there's like excerpts of it. Yeah, like there's like clips of it. I like if you see the documentary Blackfish, they show like 3 seconds of it, like that's it. Because I guess the proof the video is real. For
Oh my god, what is it? I don't know that about that. You know what scared me? You know how like when you're little and you see like the whole channel show and stuff like that, right?
mm-hmm.
I see how like they're like, oh, I let one kid go over there and stand and pet Shamu and stuff like that. Then my sister was telling me about it the other day, and we were saying like, yeah, I remember how when we were little, it looks so cool to just go up there and touch Shamu. And then like now, I don't want to be in it, so I think I'll drag out of the water and get my scalp off.
Your scalp off?
The girl! Her scalp was ripped off, her freaking like arm was like completely torn off and stuff. It was bad. She was like drowning in the water and stuff. It was a horrible thing.
Damn, what is this fucking spooky episode?
Whoa, very hard to know, guys.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Not even close.
Yeah, I've never had any fucking paranormal happen to me. Or anything I can remember. The only thing that I know of is my book of black magic.
Oh my god. You guys are so serious.
Yeah, when my grandma just finds a random ass black magic book in her house, and she's like this devoted Catholic Mexican lady just finds it, and she gives it to me. Why? But then she's like, never use it. Okay.
What if you came home and all you hear is like I have new frog. Turn this man into a log. And like you see the grandma like in front of a pot like Like, just making like a huge stew that's like glowing over your face.
Is she Gruntilda? Like,
Yeah. Who is the most beautiful of them all?
Yeah, you gotta rhyme your sentences.
Man. You like banjo? Love it.
How hard is it?
you edit that move.
Yeah.
I haven't realized that.
Yeah. I realized it when I said it. I was like, oh no.
Edit.
Fuck.
That's on Twitch, isn't it?
It's not on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I had to double check, but no, it's not.
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Actually, the one before is on Twitch, though.
Oh my god.
Did I delete that?
So Dan, what's your paranormal story?
Yeah, we haven't heard much from the boy, What, does he want to be cringe award?
Yes, of course.
You do?
No, G-Lo.
G-Lo.
I don't know, I was saying to my dad, he was trying to, get into, like, a ghost, he says. I don't know if it's true or not, but I say it is. But when I was first starting out as an officer, he was a shift, his just leaving from someplace, I forgot. He mentioned it a few times, but I always forget. But when I was going back, he ran into this guy. He just walked over the road, and my dad pulled up to him and asked him, like, hey, can you ride? But in Spanish, of course. For no other reason. And the guy says, well, yeah, I can help you. I need a ride. I've been lost over for a while, all over the road. So where do you live? And then get an indication or whatever on the address. And so I took over to wherever the address was, dropped them off. And here's the really true, like the guy left. But I was also driving around, he looked back, and like the guy couldn't have gone that far, honestly. And I was calling my dad, and gone. Like it's like nothing had happened. He had one of those cars that like saying like thank you, I've been lost for a while, or something like that. And a few days later, he was reading a newspaper and he heard about a crash. He read on one of the stories about a guy who passed away from a semi-truck accident. And my dad taking a picture and knew that was the guy who took to that location. Oh my god. Yeah. I was lost and then I was found. Okay. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's still a story. Okay, wait. There's only one of the videos that I saw. There's only one of them that like was believable to me. I still don't believe in it, but I think that's mainly just because I don't want to believe in it, like because I've heard of that. I'll say anything. But one of the videos that was the most believable was one that was caught on a police stuff, like the police officer had like a camera on her chest, and then like the SWAT team came in, they had the cameras and everything. And there was this, it was at this house. Have you ever heard of the Watts family? Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. It was basically this family in which like the dad came in. He was like, it was like supposed to be like this family of like a husband, wife, 2 daughters, and the wife was like, oh, I love my family, stuff like that. And the night they came by, and the dad like strangled her and killed her, yeah. And he took her to his workplace, and he tried to like dump her in like an oil bin, or like bury her body. He did something to her body, like while the children watched, and he killed the children afterwards and stuff. Yeah, it was some weird shit. But the body cam, has like a lot of weird shit going on, like. There are sounds going on in the background, and there's figures like showing up on like in front of the camera and stuff. And then eventually, like you know how they have like the dark figures that look like shadows, and it's like using and stuff like that. there was like multiple like movements of like small shadows, like children running and stuff like that. And then there was like whispering in the back, and then eventually one of the cops actually hears like laughing in the building, and it freaks them both out. And eventually like they leave after that. That's the only thing that was the most convincing, just because it's like, oh, that's like that's like cops, that's cop footage, police footage. So it's like, oh, it's kind of hard to like manipulate that stuff. Right. Yeah. That's the only thing that is really, it's like, but for the most part, it's like kind of like, I don't know. Like, but I think for the most part, it's just like, I feel like I'd be too afraid if ghosts were real, so I just tried to prevent myself from believing in that stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Doesn't mean it's not real. I mean, yeah. But I mean, I can't believe it's not real then.
This is reminding me of all those Michael Jackson ghost theory videos from YouTube back in the day.
Those are great.
One of the things was like whatever the fuck it's called, Neverland. Is that state or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, Neverland. Yeah.
Yeah, where like they were doing like a news segment or something, and behind the lady or the dude in the hallway is just this figure, this shadowy figure just walking by, and it was like, oh my god, that's fucking Michael Jackson's ghost and shit. And like he was in the helicopter being transported to the hospital, and like his body fucking alive, but like that shit scared the fuck out of me when I was like 9.
Yeah, I know what you mean. All of Michael Jackson, like, oh, I saw Michael Jackson's ghost in the hood of my car. And look at this ghost in my car. Michael Jackson Jesus toast.
my fucking teacher jump scared me. There was like some fucking video, like exactly what you're talking about. It's like CNN or someone. He's like, "We're here on Neverland Ranch," and it's like she showed us, like, "Here, guys, look at this video in class." In class, she showed us, like, a bunch of like 4th graders, 3rd graders. We're watching this video, like, "Oh, Michael Jackson! Oh, there's a ghost running by!" And there's like a jump scare.
Oh my god! It's horrible.
Oh my god.
Freaking, what was it? What was I gonna say? Damn, I lost my train of thought. What was it? Shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So.
Move.
Julian, what is the story again about that McAllen Club or whatever the fuck?
Oh!
That you told us?
Edit that out.
Okay, the legend of... Well, if I say the name, you're gonna obviously know. It doesn't matter, does it? Okay, the legend of Bocasios 2000, right? Now, everybody... Okay, that's the thing. Like, there's fucking countless stories of, like, devil on the dance floor. Like, everybody fucking knows that, you know? Basic story, the general premise is girl dances with the devil. That's it. She literally dances with the devil. It's like, oh. Then this is how this story goes, right? In where we live, in our county, there is like a very like bustling street. And on that street there is an empty plot, just cement. Now, in the 70s, and this is documented, this is true, in the 70s, there was a club there called Bocasios 2000, right? Now, urban legend says that a young girl snuck out with her friends to go clubbing, right?
Okay.
Did he cut out?
He cut out.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
That's what it sucks.
Oh, sorry, I'm calling on my phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know, she's dancing, having good times with her friends, you know, when suddenly, you know, this dude, like, he rolls up to the club, you know, fucking, the doors fling wide open on their hinges, like, bam, like, literally, this dude struts in, and everyone's like, oh, damn, look at this pimp, right? You know, and he comes up to who else but, you know, this girl, right? And she's like, hey, you want to dance with me, pretty lady? And she's like, oh, okay, but And I didn't mention this. This is important. You know, she's like a religious girl, whatever. That's how this version goes. Like, oh, her mom's like, don't go clubbing. It's Good Friday. Anyway, start dancing. They have a good time. And, you know, while they're dancing, suddenly, you know, very pungent smell starts filling the club. Smells almost like sulfur. And suddenly, you know, a woman, like a random woman, she screams in terror. She's like, ah! And she points toward Mr. Swab's foot, and he's got a chicken foot, and his other foot's a hoof. And then suddenly, all the fucking windows blow out. Right? The fucking doors fly off their hinges. And then once, you know, all the chaos settles, him nor the girl are seen. And Boccaccios eventually closed due to unrelated reasons. However, to this day, no business has ever actually been able to thrive in that location. Like several, restaurants and places have tried to build where it was, and they can't. So that's how the legend goes.
This old man just wanted to have sex with ladies. The guy was like,
could have all been avoided. Yeah, my aunt told me that story, but she's my great aunt, and she's also sort of very spiritual. So I guess she's sort of like I'm pretty. Oh, who's that?
Fixing my headphones.
Okay, so I believe in paranormal, supernatural. I think she sort of takes it one step further. Like she puts coconuts around the house to absorb bad energy or some shit. But I picked one up and she's like, don't put that, no, it's got bad vibes. Okay.
now you remember.
Wait, can I tell you?
The salt for the
why don't you tell them the story about your mom and the bite mark? To me, that's the creepiest story you've ever heard. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
You want me to tell it to you? I remember, because you was like...
No, it's your story.
Yes, please tell me a story that I forgot.
So, moved to mother when she was a child back then.
Yes.
Mrs. Move, yes. Mrs. Move,
Yes.
the story goes like, Mrs. Move's mother had sent her to go, to walk on the street to school. And, when they were walking, she had introduced her to some other child who had, autism or something, the devil child. If ever that's how the story goes exactly. And so Mrs. Move, as a kid, says hi to the.
It's amazing to me.
So you know what I
I don't have an Oedipus
Mother
complex.
Move. But I've been calling her Moose. I just noticed that. Mrs. Moose.
Give her a name.
Okay.
Mufina.
Got a name for it?
Señorita.
Mama Mufina.
What move?
Señora Move. Mom. So mom, she goes over, right? And she talks to the creepy autistic kid, and he bites her in the hand. And so when the kid had bit her, Mrs. Move had to go to the hospital or to the emergency room, and she started to grow blisters or something like that. That's what Move told me. And so the doctor told her it was just an infection, the kid wasn't brushing his teeth or something like that. So she has a bite mark, right? A little scar. And after that, they left their country to come to the U.S., right? And when she came here, Mrs. Move says every day, on the day where the bite happened, the bite mark always blisters and turns purple on her hand. So that's some voodoo stuff that she's been going through, and she agreed with it. Remember? Basically.
I remember the story now, but one detail about it, when they wanted to speak to the parents of the autistic kid. I don't know, he was a sped, he was a sped kid. They went and then they said that he died, he got ran over. It was a sped kid.
Demon.
Yeah, so
This is the boy behind the blister?
Yeah, like
Behind the bliss.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think the bite mark happens anymore. So like, you would say that like when the bite happens, there's a bite. You get it. And it
God.
affects itself.
Then hurt.
Okay, yeah.
God.
The day
Pretty
of
sure we're
the
missing
Bite
something
of
in
me.
there.
97.
Basically,
Ed,
the gist of it.
you think my hand has been set up? No copyright right now.
No, you're singing it too good.
It's a parody. It's a parody.
I am a man of superstition, though. Like when birds bathe together, when they're like a cold front will come. It always happens. I really believe if what?
I don't know about that.
Every time I see a flock of birds bathing themselves in like a puddle or whatever the fuck, the next day or the few days afterwards, a cold front always happens. And in summer, there would be like cool breezes all the time.
The weather's a fuck birds breathe together, you get cold weather.
The valley is always fucked, so like when cold fronts happen, they happen, and it's always happened in birds bathe.
And then California sucks, right?
Can we
Oh, fuck California. I don't want to live in California.
Nobody wants to live in California.
Yeah, it's like backwards.
And the other one is when like cows herd together, like in the corner of their pasture, like a thunderstorm's gonna happen. That one I also believe in. That shit does happen.
That kind of feels really sick. When pigs go together,
The animals are fucking weird. They have that sixth sense
maybe they have.
that we don't know.
Well,
When humans come together,
It's like sharks fucking sense electricity or some shit.
I know crocodiles do.
crocodile
They have like shit on their noses. It's like sense like some electrical shit. It's like these little like holes they have on their nose. I don't know.
Nostrils.
No, not that.
Any other fucking superstitions you guys believe in?
I'm trying to think.
I'm not superstitious at all.
Like when you fuck a bitch on a full moon, she gets pregnant or whatever the fuck.
I don't think it, like I don't really believe in superstition, but like some of them kind of become like habits. Like over the shoulder is kind of just like a habit now. It's not really more like, oh, I believe that I'll get bad luck.
Yeah, like stupid shit like that, I don't believe in.
Like walking under a fucking ladder.
mom's back.
Looking at you,
Yeah,
But,
breaking
like,
mirrors, spilling salt, or fucking opening an umbrella inside.
oh,
Like
the
that,
opening of the one is stupid.
those shits are stupid. Like,
But it's like, why would you not open an umbrella inside? Because why do you have it outside? Why do you have it outside? Because you're gonna go outside to where it's raining. Yeah, no, it's not like that. It's just more like just opening the door and having it in the house, like open. Oh, okay. Not like you gotta make it seem like you opened it inside. Oh, well, you just opened it inside in general. Kept it open. I mean, that's what I always thought it. Like I said, the house.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. I got school tomorrow.
Didn't it?
Alright,
But,
I'll listen to the rest of it wherever you guys make
on the
it.
fly
editing here. Come.
on the fly editing.
Get out of here, Nick.
Yeah, I was speaking of me, you know, I was telling you the other day, I was wondering, like, I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm scared of the idea of ghosts. But, like, I don't understand why, though. Like, a ghost isn't scary. What's it gonna do? Gonna throw a pot at me? Like, what the fuck is it? Like a ghost? Yeah, what's a ghost gonna do? Why are, like, any of us afraid of ghosts? We don't know how they work.
It's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah, fear of the unknown. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, actually. Yeah. You know, I don't know.
The hell?
What? No, I was gonna say that I like the idea about ghosts being like fucking lost souls that
I think about it, and I'm like,
Unfinished business.
yeah, unfinished business.
this guy is lost, and he has unfinished business, but the first thing he does is just prank everybody.
That's just like Scooby-Doo shit. Like in real life, maybe like I don't know, maybe these ghosts are pissed at people because they got killed or they got bullied. They're an autistic person and they go running around. They want to fucking beat up shit out of people because they can or fuck.
I guess.
They're suicidal salesmen.
Every day he's got a free channel already because somebody else makes it for him. Yeah, that's one guy.
That's not a game.
I know.
Fuck you, Daniel. Stop being like that, Daniel.
Don't want to see it copyrighted or like, I don't think video get
Good idea for a show. Fucking ghosts and then people helping finish their unfinished business.
So we're doing our show?
What?
Ballbuster hour? We're nearing an hour, guys.
Oh, really? Already?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was fast. Whatever, what was it? What was I going to say? The thing is, like, ghosts are just, like, kind of weird. Like, I don't think I can say this, like, angry, but some of them don't really do much, but, like, move a blind, knock over a bottle. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. It's like unfinished business is like a weird idea for it.
I want to society and like God,
I think I'd probably work toward doing what I became a ghost for, instead of being like,
They don't know how it works. That's the thing.
how did you say a movie Ghost?
I don't know how to do anything.
The nice party scene.
They don't remember who they were. They just know that they need to finish a task or
Why
whatever.
can't ghosts be like
Get
that?
off my train! Also, what I don't understand is, okay, why is it that every video of a ghost, the ghost looks is completely different? Like, some of them are white, some of them are black, don't take racism. Some of them are white, some of them are black, some of them are like, they're not even
Some of them are we don't know what a ghost looks like.
Have you never been to the Ghost Wiki? There probably is a Ghost Wiki.
Ghosts look like fucking Casper.
A ghost has no physical entity. That's how you know those are fake. So only the ones that are invisible or the ones that
Ghosts. Alright, I am a self-proclaimed ghost expert.
Oh, okay.
I know the ins and outs of a ghost. Ghosts, in order to become a ghost, you have to die on unhallowed ground, which is a fancy schmancy way of saying, oh, you died in a very fucking unfortunate way, like you were murdered, or someone fucking, like, did something fucked up before you died, like, stole money from you that you were going to give your kid or something. Like, you're basically anything that would fucking, like, you got a bone to pick, right as you're about to die. Right as you're about to die, you're like, fuck! And then you die.
Yeah, unfinished business.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Sort of. Kind of.
Yeah.
You can't be seen. Not on fucking cameras. Cameras can't put that shit. No. You can't leave the unhallowed ground, but you have pretty good range. You know what I mean? You're in your own sort of plane of existence. It's weird. Like, think of like everything is a duplicate. Sort of. But we're in Twilight Zone,
I don't know, just like it's a
yeah, fucking
Like the ring.
Wait, can ghosts interact with other ghosts, or are they like on separate planes?
If they're on the same unhallowed ground, yes. Like two brothers were murdered.
Okay,
For
I
the
buy
same
that.
fucking reason. Big shit, I know.
But then, what is it? Why is it that like, do you believe that dogs can see it?
Sense them.
Dogs and cats.
Yeah, dogs and cats, they have that
Why?
presence.
What fucking sense do they have?
They have
Okay,
this
right.
sense of animal, it's like the cows
Okay,
with
I
sense
can
of-
ask you a neurologist. It's the same feeling you get when someone's looking at you. How the fuck are you gonna know they're looking at you? It's a
It's not
feeling.
real.
Ryan!
That's just like a feeling you get.
Psychosomatic doesn't mean fake. It just means it's happening in your head. It doesn't mean it's not happening.
How are you able to like detect eyeballs watching you?
How
are you able? It's all in your fucking head.
My point is, just because it's happening in your head doesn't mean it's not happening. It's a weird thing to. Okay, let's say. Okay, you guys know the hit TV show, the hit AMC TV show, Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Spin-off show, Better Call Saul.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay, in that fucking show, there's a character who thinks electricity hurts him.
Oh, yes.
And that's the thing. Even though he thinks it's hurting him, it's not. But the fact that he's thinking that it's hurting him is it's hurting him. And for the longest time, my grandma had the same thing. That we live next to a big-ass farmhouse place. And what they do is instead of having freezers, they just have big 18-wheeler trucks. Right? She kept saying, I'm hearing it, and it's annoying me. They weren't making any noises. Like, only if you were standing next to it could you feel the hum. But I don't doubt that she was annoyed. It's in your head. It's mental. Your brain's stronger than you think.
Yeah.
It's the same. Like, I think someone's looking at me. Someone is looking at me. The feeling isn't real, but the feeling of the feeling is real.
Okay.
It's
They're
like
not wrapping
spicy,
around
it's
your
like,
head, Ryan.
It's like
So
spicy food.
ghosts aren't real.
Spicy-
Dogs just feel things that aren't
No,
there.
that's not what I'm
what
saying
you're
at all.
That's what you're saying.
No.
That's not sound
Why
That's
are
what
you
you're
so
saying.
pessimistic?
Well, because you keep going off of the idea of feeling. It's like the dog is just thinking that they're lost.
So the light reflecting off of me goes into somebody's eyes. I can feel that.
That's not at all what I'm saying.
That's
Okay,
what
I know
you're
what
saying.
you're
You're saying if somebody sees me.
We're talking about
Okay.
you sensing someone else is looking at you.
Okay, let me.
And
Okay,
then you say
you
it's in my head
do you-
that I get
do you
that
know how
feeling.
spicy food? Think about spicy food. Spicy food. The way spicy food works. This is real. I'm not making an analogy. It tricks your body into thinking that it's on fire. Really, it's not. Right? You understand that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the same thing that's happening, but on a bigger scale.
So how does this lead to
Oh,
dog food?
If they can sense it, it's psychosomatic.
But you're saying this like
Okay, you know, what's in that fucking book, Flatland?
Oh,
They're thinking, they're not thinking.
What are you talking about, Daniel? We're talking about ghosts here, and you're talking about fucking.
What happened with the university?
God damn it, Danny.
No, I want to hear this. I gotta hear this. What?
I don't know.
Rainbow?
Because there's a plan for the virus. It's gonna explode by Friday. Okay, cool. Sounds good. We'll find out more about that later.
Spring Break Part 2, baby!
Podcast 2.
God damn it, I still gotta work.
Okay, so what about the idea of like the possessed dolls, like Annabelle and stuff like that? Most of the stuff I hear from is mostly Hollywood based,
Okay, listen.
like Annabelle.
Ghosts cannot possess people. That's
Okay.
false.
They don't
No, Daniel, no. Alright? This isn't vampires. Alright? I know more about vampires than ghosts, alright? But the point is, ghosts don't possess anything. That's bullshit. They're lying to you. They affect it. They're not possessing it. That's bullshit. Like, if you want to get, like, technical, they're controlling it, yeah, but they're not within it. They're just fucking using it as like a glove.
What is communication? Exorcism or something like that.
Exorcism?
Yeah.
That's a fucking whole other can of worms. That's like a completely other fucking crazy topic.
Yeah.
There's like fucking like
bad juju.
there's like fucking like demons and shit.
Oh, okay.
Demons and shit.
Yeah, you're on the. No.
That demons are the fucking that's the shit.
Those aren't ghosts, those are fucking demons.
Ghosts can't possess you. Ghosts cannot possess you. I just said that. Ghosts cannot possess me.
Can dogs,
You talking about La Llorona. I'm saying La Llorona is a ghost.
But she doesn't possess people.
I don't know. I can't find anything about demons this way.
so can dogs think that they feel demons too?
You're fucking with me. I don't like that you're fucking with me.
That's what she said. That's why.
Okay, moving on to demons. What's going on with demons?
Okay.
You can't see ghosts. You can see demons though. Physical.
Okay, demons are fucking a bit
What are they
weirder
made of?
because they're like really scary and
Flesh
shit.
and fucking
They're made of
made of
flesh?
flesh. Yeah.
They're what's known as material things. They exist. Ghosts technically don't exist. Yeah, but that's not what I mean. 'Cause you can't sense a ghost in a sense way. That's what I mean. Like it's psychosomatic. You can't. You know what? Fuck you. If a ghost touches me, I won't know it's touching me. If a demon touches me, I will know it's touched me.
Okay. So you're saying that demons.
A ghost is not a demon.
Okay. We're also talking about demons being in the same place.
These are apples and oranges. These are completely different.
Where does the flesh
They're
come
both
from?
fruit.
No, but it's the same.
Wait. So you can feel a demon, but you can't feel a ghost.
Yes.
Okay. And you're saying that demons are like a flesh thing?
Are demons
I said not. I said that they are
That's what I
material.
said.
Okay. So
I said that they were demons. You can see a demon. Okay. Demons can be like physical things.
Demons are fucking easy to deal with, but it's hard to deal with because of the situation.
Demons have their own little quirks and shit.
Yes.
They have
Yeah.
quirks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They all have
There's different demons. There's different types of demons.
Okay, what are the different types?
Okay. I don't know like any other type besides like Christian demons.
There's the pig.
There are other demons.
There's like something.
The easiest way to stop a demon is
Succubus.
just believe in the opposite. It's so easy. The problem is you have to truly believe. For example, if there's a pagan demon, I have to think to myself, I do not believe in pagan demons, but I have to genuinely mean it. I can't just say it. It's like fucking like it's a genuinely mean it.
It's like the Yule lads. Yeah, the Yule lads are demons.
No, they're just little people though.
I mean, they're pretty demon-like. They fuck with people.
Oh, I'm gonna eat people.
No,
That's like weird Nordic shit. I don't
Oh,
know.
no,
Nordic people.
only the mom. The dad's just kind of like cynical. He's not really like.
The
The dad is like cynical. He doesn't
stealer,
give a
the
shit.
fucking bull stealer. I don't. That's a
Bull
pretty
liquor.
thing to do. Fucking
The
bull
mom,
liquor.
the mom is the one that they tell like, oh, she'll eat you if you're bad.
Meat stealer.
Yeah, but she's
Oh,
not
Not get nuclear. Mom will eat you. That's how it works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking read. I'm gonna
Well,
major.
okay,
I'm gonna major in Icelandic mythology just because.
Okay, that's good.
I'm not gonna bring this back.
Okay. So, you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
You believe in demons, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's throw the spectrum like completely like a different way. How about aliens?
That one's sort of weird. Define alien.
Extraterrestrial beings here on Earth.
Yes. Okay, yeah, Earth? I don't know.
On Earth. I don't know about on Earth. I mean, do we have aliens?
Mexicans across the border are aliens.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Edit that. Who edit that? Edit that out.
You guys edited that out. I'm sorry, you don't have racism? No. I'll say your name.
Thousand Mexicans in this planet. I'm sure they can't figure out 5 of them.
Oh, it's not that hard. That's true. I mean, who's the one that didn't want their name on it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care.
And name or like the fucking different.
Okay,
When we're talking about aliens, yes, I believe aliens.
I don't know about
The universe is so fucking huge.
evergreen.
Yeah.
That's like life.
Expanding. There has to be at least like
yeah.
Yeah.
there has to be
Something.
There has
It is like
there has to be a probability that there could be. There's just multiple factors that need to be taken into consideration.
Oh, you have to
keep yourself alive.
I'm like 100% sure they haven't been here though.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
I don't think they've been on Earth, but they're in like a whole fucking different galaxy or some shit. And if not, then we're in a fucking simulation, and none of this is real. Okay?
The Matrix stuff?
No, I don't believe in. No, I believe in a lot of shit. That's nation shit. I know that's
The
fucking.
Matrix stuff is only too weird for me. I don't know about that situation.
There's one theory that like all these fucking atoms, like they're in an infinite amount of time and in an infinite amount of space, gases and shit can like rearrange themselves to a point where they can just create a conscious. And in that split second of that conscious, it could just make up its entire life before just rearranging itself into gases again. I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but like that's what it is. And, like you could just be like fucking little gas cloud in fucking universe. That shit scares
It's
me.
like some like Yog Sothoth shit.
What the fuck is that?
It's Cthulhu. The like we live in his dream.
Yeah, if he ever wakes up, reality will end his.
Yeah,
Oh, is that what it is?
that's what it is.
I don't subscribe to Lovecraftian fiction.
Why is it that like every time you see him in anything, like he's always awake? Like you never, I've never seen anything that's just like.
Maybe he's waking his dream.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I just think you're awake in your dream.
So like he's just having like all these lucid dreams with these bunch of people in there.
Well, maybe you're thinking of like as a.
He still sees the shadows in his dreams.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the
Oh man, we can put that in
visual. Yeah. What's this one? Okay, I want to really talk about that.
I still see his shadow in my room.
Oh my god. Is that going to get you? What? That's why there's black ones. There's black and white. Okay, we're not bringing around anything now.
Well, Thomas, you're
Yeah,
racist.
Eli,
No,
edit all this out, Eli.
How much are we? Wait.
Oh shit, my internet.
Holy shit. Okay, so how long are we doing this? This is like an hour and a half.
A minute and 9. Wait, an hour and 9 minutes.
An hour and 9 minutes. That's crazy.
Wow. That's
I
right.
mean,
Well-
once we edit it down to all like the non-essentials, it's probably gonna be
7
like
minutes.
45, 50 minutes.
That's
I regret calling this We at Tokyo now.
You could have changed whatever after. You could have made a different background image also.
Yeah, can you just like redraw like?
Just take the little image of us talking.
and then
Yeah.
redo the background.
And then just draw the background. Yeah.
There you go.
Alright.
But
There you go, guys. Daniel is gonna
oh, we're in here?
he's gonna end it.
Oh, we're in here. Are we ready?
Yeah, I think the hour mark is a pretty good way to end.
Okay,
We
Daniel.
talked about it. I made it up. I got a bunch of things going.
Just a pilot. It's just a
I
pilot.
got my freaking lights off and everything. Okay. Yeah, dude. Nothing cool, man.
You're cool.
Are we ending it already?
Yes.
Really?
Alright, okay, so,
I gotta go to work tomorrow, so
gotta go. Guys, thanks for the meeting all together. This podcast was hosted on
No one hosting the podcast.
Who's hosting?
I'm
No one hosting.
Is this a good thing?
Yeah, this is
I'm the
good.
host.
Right.
Hello,
No
guys.
one's hosting the ball busters.
So
You're
that's
listening to
been
fucking
it for me.
Thanks for joining us for the first Ballbuster podcast.
As a host of the gameplay
We hope you
season.
had a good time. We're going to get to
Let me just mute
Editing.
video really quick. Okay, so that's it, guys. That was a fun time.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
my
BBCast.
closing
Julian,
my
you wanna say something?
my closing statement is if you ever see shit like moving in your house, that is not a ghost, that is demon. Now, that being said, if it's moving religious objects, that is a ghost.
What about regular objects? Can ghosts also move regular
It's both.
objects?
It's both.
I can sense that.
When you get fucking possessed, I'm not fucking going to your house.
If a
Alright,
ghost
thank you,
possesses
Don't come up with that. I said that a demon.
I'm saying
Like, subscribe, fuck.
Are you saying that they can move the doll?
Alright, let's cut it out here. Bye.
Yeah, I'm the editor. I can fucking cut the
Told
shit.
you a bit. This is just what we're talking about.
Hey, it's the first hour of this practice.
I'm going to talk about vampires.
Okay, we're going to do something else.
Hey, I'm ready to talk about vampires.
And the recording line, quickly.
This is last time.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.